take off her Crocs for the first time and her feet black.
Bro, your feet black is crazy.
This shit too far. Listen. Hold up. Mike done did it again? This is the real spill. This is the real deal. All of that capping inside of your rapping, yeah, we do not even appeal. We talking about real feels, but you gon' be missing your meals. So ahead and sit back and relax and go ahead and no capping, that's real.
Yo, listen, we back at it again. It's your boy Jay Harris, aka Mr. BCC. We got a special episode coming tonight, coming today. I don't know if y'all watching this tonight or today, but listen. Oh dang, I ain't got my own air sign on. Let me make sure I'm serious about this.
You gotta start over again.
No. So hey, listen. Like I said, we got a special episode, man. It's gonna be a good one because we got the patriarch of the family in here, man. We got Mr. BDV.
BDV.
Yeah,
who you with?
So here today. So I already stole his thunder, but I'm gonna pass it off to my dog, to my daddy, my day one. Listen, so he can introduce himself, give out his handles. There you go.
Hello, everybody out there. How you doing? I'm Vince Harris, better known as Big Daddy V.
Yes, sir.
Hey, VKH. Hey, I'm here. I'm here in Texas right now, visiting my son and his lovely, lovely lady.
Yes, sir.
My handles are Instagram at Mr. Calibration Tech.
Mm-hmm.
Facebook is Vincent Harris, and TikTok is at Vincent Harris 807.
Yeah.
All right, T.Viz.
Hey, man, I'm going to let y'all know my voice is not all the way there today, but we here. We're going to make it work. Well, look, it's your boy T.Viz, man, filmmaker, photographer, content creator, all the above, man. And we out here, man. We're chilling with BDV today.
Yes,
it's gonna be a good pod today. Let's get to it.
It's gonna be a good one. All right, listen. Like I said, we doing a hard 45. Me and my lady. So if you notice, we ain't been drinking. But this episode is sponsored by Celsius as well. Y'all got our Celsius? Yes, sir.
Mine gone, but I'm feeling like I got some in here. Yeah.
All right, man. So, hey, listen, we got the person that everybody want to see. We got the person everybody want to hear from.
Put that spotlight on me.
Yeah. So, if you follow me on Facebook or friends on Facebook or if you follow me on IG, you'll see I'll be posting snippets on my dad's Facebook Live. I'm going to insert a video right now.
Hello, everybody. This is VKH TV coming to you live from Raymond James Stadium. Baker, baby. We'll be all right. VKH TV. Besides that, he is a Green Bay fan, and I'm not going to rub it in because I felt sorry for my man. I actually had him on suicide watch yesterday. Hey, yes, fucking in, baby. Blow out, baby, blow out. Yes, we expect some rain, but hey, what the hell? Football. We ain't like them little wussies with a little snow. They changed the game, but no, that ain't us. Because I got a lot of people coming out the woodwork trying to ask me if I can help them get into the game. I'm sorry to say no. Who's going to win today?
Giants.
Oh.
I'm kidding, bro.
Okay, all right. Well, she about to get fired, see? Okay, anyway.
My family's...
What can I say? I called it.
So that's just a little sneak peek of what he do on a daily, on a weekly, whenever there's a big Tampa Bay Bucks game, whatever. I want to ask the person, man, behind this.
Yes.
What made you start doing them lives?
Believe it or not, son, it was you. I was watching your podcast. So I go to the games. I work there I work up there at the stadium. So I take my time, and before the games or whatever, I break out my iPhone, and I just try to do the same thing what you're doing. So I call it VKH TV.
Yes, sir.
I throw it out there, and I just let myself go. Talk about the Bucks, talk about sports, talk about Cleveland Browns, talk about Ohio State. But it's fun, I throw in some of my coworkers, but it's just having a nice time. That's all. Expressing and showing Raymond James Stadium and showing what Tampa Bay is all about.
That's what's up. Hey, Tommy, do you remember your favorite clip?
Yo, it was a Veterans Day one, bro. He said something about everybody, Air Force, Army, Coast Guard. It was something like that. That was a good one. That was
There
funny.
is so many countless moments from them lives that just like, man, I got my notifications, his notifications turned on because, bro, I don't want to miss none of them.
I think I got mine turned on too.
They about 30 seconds to a minute 30, depending on what's going on, how big the game is.
Yeah.
And you doing that, you actually was able to do a Super Bowl.
Oh yes.
When the Bucks won Super Bowl.
Oh,
How was that?
that was a once in a lifetime dream. You know, it's that bucket list thing. you
Right.
know. I was working the Super Bowl, so I just took advantage of that. You know, when especially with the Bucks winning, that made it even more special. But I was able to film, you know, the confetti and everything. You know, it was a blowout, but I mean, it was great. And that was during COVID too, and we had the cutouts there instead of the fans. But it was a special time. It was, yeah, like I said, but you inspired me, son.
Oh, look at him. Look at
Like father, like son. Your daddy's son.
Right, you ugly, you your daddy's son. So, hey, look, since we got the man, the patriarch here, so we just want to pick your brain. This episode, I don't know what we're gonna call it, but I will come up with something before the end of the day.
Sure.
Before the end of this episode is over. So we talked about the sports and how we got the VKH TV, how that started, right? So we want to ask your opinion because all the time when we get on these, me and Tom, we always talking about women, relationships, what we going through, what we're seeing out there. We want to know from someone married over 30 years.
That's me.
How are y'all able to do that? How was you able to do that?
Well, I mean, listen. First of all, let's not pretend marriage is not a smooth ride all the way through. It has its ups and downs. But if you work together, first of all, and you got to share the same goals. You know, I mean, me and my wife at first we kind of was on different pages, but as you get older and you have children, you got to know where you want to go. So my wife, she's a driver. She's an entrepreneur basically, and she has that go spirit. Here, I was a 9 to 5. I was caught up into that, but we kind of on the same page now because as you get close to those retirement years, you got to realize that you want to work at the same goal. You know, you pick your fights. Little things, don't let it bother you. You know, finances are one of the biggest things that can come between you. So that's one thing you got to work on. But you start that in a young relationship. As you start out, you want to set some, wouldn't say rules, but get some understandings. That's a better word, understandings. So you write it down. You be transparent with it. You know how your money here, and you have one of those accounts that, you play money. But you got to set yourself aside to set yourself up for the future. You know, a lot of that wasted money, new cars and all that, it ain't necessary. You try to reach that goal, get you a house, buy you some property, and all that'll set you up for that early
Was you
retirement.
always thinking like that? From
Not
the
always. No, not always. Because when I first got out the service, I was thinking about, hey, I got this great job and money. And, hey, new car, new this, live in an apartment. But see, then I met my wife, and she kind of changed those things. And she already had that in her. So it like kind of took me a way to come around because I knew I've always had great jobs. And I was always able to afford things. But what you do with your money in the early stages sets you up better in the later stages. Yeah. You don't want to spend all your money while you're young when you're in those how can I say prosperous years. Yeah. Your 20s and 30s and 40s. You don't want to use all that money up then, and then when you get to your 50s and 60s, you're like, oh, I'm just living off this. So again,
right.
So again, I say, hey, the main thing is to plan, be transparent, and work together.
So all right, so Tommy, how old are you?
26.
26. Yeah. When would you say that you shifted your focus financially to where it's at right now?
I would say about 24, 25.
24, 25.
I think when I got to New Mexico, after I left Germany, I was like, bruh, I left here and I didn't have the amount of money that I wanted to have or should have had at that time. If I would have listened to my dad, he always said, pay yourself first.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, you're right. And looking back, I should have did that. Right. And I could have been in a different place right now if I would have took that advice early and just applied it to myself. But that's why now I'm very big on my finances, be very intentional and everything like that. Yeah. So,
and it's crazy. It's crazy that you beat me to the punch because I was about to say, where'd you get it from? And you was saying you was getting it from your dad because I was about to say I was getting the same pep talk from my dad. Exactly. And I wish I would have been listening. I remember I was in Germany, dog. Look, let me tell you. Listen, let me tell you, bro. I've been in Germany in the dorms. That nigga, he said, boy, you living paycheck to paycheck. He said, when I was in the service, I had about 20,000 saved up when I would come home, because I literally would go home on leave, bro. Because, you know, we overseas, we going home for like 30 days. I'm blowing dang near everything I got. Yeah. Dang near everything I got to where I'm waiting for the 15th for the check. And he just like, dang, you not saving none of your money. And if I would have listened to that back when I was 21, would have been a different story now.
But let me piggyback back off of what Tommy was saying, that he said that he wished he'd have done it. But at your age now, 24, 25, you can make mistakes. Not big mistakes, but make mistakes, and know that what's important too is your credit score. You don't want to mess that up, you know, because that's going to help you later on in life. I mean, there's things that happen. People have student loans and things like that, unavoidable things. Medical things can happen. But if you know better, do better. And like I said, my wife's a big component on YouTube and stuff like that. There was things, listen, you can get you a financial education on YouTube. Right. You know, you can read books, Rich Man, Poor Man, things like that. You know, there's always self-help books and things out there that will help you. Because everybody's not going to be a millionaire, and you may not be, but it's all about financial responsibility. You know, hey, wealth and money and stuff is great. Also, take care of your health, too. That's good in a relationship. For sure. You know, you got to work on that and that. So, you know, it's good.
But so when you and Mama got together, right? Yeah. Obviously, your money was able to go longer because of just off inflation wasn't the same right now.
Yeah, but we lived in California, though.
Okay, true. So with that being said, has your view on a 50-50 financial situation changed over the years, or has it always been like, hey, I'm gonna do the bulk in this? So like, what's your views on that? Because a lot of people that in our era, they're saying like, hey, a man need to take care of all the financial stuff, and the woman needs to find a man that can financially provide. So what do you say to people who's pushing that message out?
Well, okay, everybody's different. Most of the time, the man, and I don't mean this as a sexist comment, most of the time, men make the bulk of the money, or they take the lead. Okay, so now, with that said, in our situation, my wife worked, I worked, but I took care of all the bills and everything. She was raising the kids, but she still had, financial responsibility like I did. So now, but moving forward now, we've got all our money together because we have some endeavors and things, real estate and things like that, which we manage together. Should I say in a relationship, again, those are things you got to work out in the beginning.
You think you should bring, at what point in a relationship should you bring up, I'm going to ask you this first, Tommy. And at what point in a relationship, and then I'm going to ask you second, what point in a relationship should you bring up finances and talk about either joint or, hey, this is going to be my delegation of duty, or like at what point?
That's like the first thing that me and my wife talked about. I just got married too.
Hey, hold on, hey!
I just got married, bro. Black love. So congratulations. At the time, my girlfriend, but my wife now, we talked about finances early on because I know that that's a big factor.
First month dating, second month dating? That's what I'm trying to see.
I would say when we became official, that's when we talked about it. Not as much as we just talked about it now because we're married now. Right. But it's a different story. But I would say when we officially became together, that's when we started to talk about it a little bit to see where your headspace is as far as finances and what you're trying to do money-wise down the line.
So, Dad, at what point in a relationship do you think you should bring this up?
I agree with Tommy, but I also agree with you when you start gathering assets together. When you want to build, you get a house, you get vehicles, used vehicles, older vehicles, things. That's when, because stuff happens, you're going to have to repair things or whatever. So that's when you talk. Okay, got this money, woo-woo, you got this over here, let's put this away. Or as long as the understanding is that if the man is putting all these things out there, when I need you to do your thing, you do your thing. But it should be as one. As you, especially when you're married, but as you gather assets, it's got to come together. You have to have an understanding.
A marriage, of course, everybody knows that. I'm trying to ask, so he said when they got official, boyfriend and girlfriend, they got a label. That's when they started having like, hey, okay, what's the financial whoop. I'm asking you, at what point? You said the early So what is early?
Okay, okay. When you're single, boyfriend, girlfriend, that's a little different. You got yours, she got hers. I mean, I don't really think you should go. I mean, you should plan. I mean, you take her out for dinner and all that shit, and you pay for all that. But far as, I don't think you should really work on finances together until you made that commitment together.
Of marriage.
It don't necessarily be marriage. That's why I say when you gather assets together. You know, when you start sharing in cost of things.
Okay, let me ask you this. Next question. Tommy, do you believe you should live with someone before you get married?
That can go either way, man, because my wife and I, we didn't live together. Mm-hmm. We don't live together right now because we just live distant right now. But we have spent enough time with each other on different occasions to where I know, like, all right, I see her flaws in certain things. She sees my flaws as far as living-wise. Mm-hmm. So I'm comfortable with where we are now. Right. Even though we haven't lived together, but I know once we do live together, I'm like, are we cool? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I think it just depends on the situation.
What about you, Pop?
Well, again, I'm old school. So I believe you should, though. You know, I believe that you should live together. But the main thing is you got to make her mad. And she got to make you mad to see what bag you come out.
That's true.
You know, I mean, you got to know what her anger points is, what her buttons are, all that. So if it takes you to live together, it takes you to live together. But I mean, you know, that's overrated. You know, when you know. Like me and my wife, we knew. She knew and I knew. So, you know, we lived together and got married, went to the courthouse, bam. Then I went to work, she went to work, you know. So, I mean, we knew. So it don't take all that. Sometimes, you know, but again, you know, like I said, you always want to drive the car before you buy it. So, it could be a reason.
Is there any deal breaker? Is there anything that is unfixable that, like, oh, she came over the house and she, didn't take no bath? Or like, is there anything that's unfixable? That's what I'm saying. Like, you say you dating somebody and she do this. Oh, I don't know.
Well, I mean, to me, every woman you date don't necessarily got to be marriage material. I don't know if my answer is correct, you know. I mean, you know, you ask the lady out, y'all go out, boom, she come home, whatever, boom. You know, so it worked out, you know, you having a date, that don't necessarily mean you want that to be the one. That's
right.
me speaking.
Yeah.
Now, as far as deal breaks and whatever, I mean, you don't want to marry a woman that has hygiene issues or whatever, unless you want to, and you don't need to be fixing. Right? You don't want to be fixing grown ass people neither. Yeah. You know, they should know. I mean, that means she was at 12 she had hygiene issues. So at 19 and 20, so at 35 she gonna have hygiene issues.
Can you, Tommy? Do you believe you can fix hygiene issues?
Bruh, nah, that's just who you are. You dirty. You stinky booty.
Dirty foot. She got dirty foot. She can come over. She take off her Crocs for the first time and her feet black.
Bro, your feet black is crazy. That means you constantly walking on something that's dirty.
Or you walking barefoot. You walking barefoot outside.
Nah.
Listen, hold on. Y'all just quit picking on the women now. We got our issues too.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say, hey, ladies, I'm taking up for you. You know, hey, you walking around here, your dirty drawers, and you got streaks, and whatever you doing your laundry. Listen, we all got issues now, but I'm just saying, you know, but there's things you can't change in a person. But, you know, you went to the extreme with the hygiene issues, you know. Mm-hmm. There could be things that a man does, like he ain't opening the doors or he ain't doing certain things like that. You know, that means maybe he wasn't raised that way, but you can correct that.
Yeah,
or you got a woman that's, that's so artificial, wearing all this stuff, all this fake stuff. Hey, man, I'm tired of that. How about wearing your natural hair and things like that? You know, certain things like that you come together and you can fix. But, I mean, you know, we didn't have to go with
So what about this?
What?
She come over, she cooks. Or no, you cook. Tommy, you a chef, bro. I just saw on your last YouTube video. If you haven't seen his last YouTube video in the log cabin, it was great, man. The cinematography, crazy. The photography was crazy. The music, all of that stuff it was like chef's kiss, my boy. But you cook. Yeah. Let's say you invite her over. Mm-hmm. You cook. Or this is after y'all been dating, like everybody's comfortable. Yeah. You done slaved over this meal. All the dishes, she don't clean nothing ever. Like, let's not even say the dishes. Let's say if something in the bathroom, like she missed she tried to throw some toilet paper in the wastebasket and she misses that. Like, is there anything such thing other than like hygiene that are deal breakers that you start seeing? Like, hold up, is this a compatibility error? Like,
if something like that, mentioning the bathroom stuff, I would take note of that early.
Yeah, there you go.
Because I'm a very clean person. If you consistently do that, I'm gonna call you out on it. And if you can't fix it, I'm out, bro. I'm
So
out. That's a deal breaker for me.
That's the thing.
That's a deal breaker for me.
But that's Tommy saying what you do. You don't worry about what she doing at your house. You go to her house and see. You know, like that. We hear a couple TikTok videos. You see the guy walking over in the house. And you see her. She kicking stuff under the rug and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. That's how you see how they live. I mean, if she coming over missing the garbage can or she don't watch this at you, maybe she feel a little nervous, a little out of place. She wants you to do it, you know. But if she volunteer, oh, let me do this, because I mean, most women will volunteer,
right.
You know, whatever. So, but those little things are easy to fix. But then you check her out at her place.
But is it going to be permanently fixed, or is this some? Oh, I'm gonna be good for the beginning, and then once I get comfortable, I revert back. Is there anything that you could see early on when you're dating somebody that you could be like, I don't know.
I think people tell you who you are from the very beginning.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But like you said, you can change with certain things, but it's up to that person that want to change.
Right.
So
well, they don't know dirty foot.
That's an immediate deal breaker for me, bro.
Because usually when people go on their first date, they on their best behavior.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, and if they doing that on their best behavior, then you hate to see what it is on their worst behavior.
Exactly. When they're comfortable.
Yeah, right.
Moving forward, though, so, hey, we got a big divisional round today. We got Baltimore versus the Texans, and we got, who played next? Green Bay versus San Francisco. And then tomorrow we got Baked Show, the Bucks versus the Detroit Lions, and then we finish off with, what's the last game?
San Francisco.
No, that's
said that.
the other one.
Baltimore?
No, Baltimore's the day. What's the other one?
I think you already said them all.
No.
You said Packers?
No, tomorrow is the Bucks versus the Lions first, and then
Buffalo, Kansas City.
Kansas City.
There you go. Kansas City get beat this week, bro. I cannot stand it.
We gotta go on wax and give our picks. So when it's dropped, which it might be, it's gonna be dropping after the divisional, so it's gonna be set in stone.
Yeah.
So we gotta say who we want.
Here we go. Who want to go first?
I'm gonna go Bills. Are you talking about for a Super Bowl or like
going to the
games,
AFC champions and AFC championship.
Okay.
And NFC championship.
Okay, let me say. Pick who you want and then who you think gonna.
Okay, yeah, there we go.
Each game or just the championships?
Just to build your championship.
Yeah.
Not Super Bowl, the championships on each side.
Okay. I would like to see the Ravens. Are they AFC? AFC. I would like to see the Ravens AFC. And then other side. Who's on the other side?
You got Green Bay, San Francisco, Detroit, and Bucks.
Ooh, I've been talking about Detroit,
right.
And because of the story, man.
Yeah,
but I like the Bucks too, because y'all know y'all fans.
Yeah,
but I think I would be fine either way if either team won. But if Detroit could make it to the championship, the NFC or AFC?
Yeah, Detroit is the NFC.
They can make it to the NFC championship. That would be pretty cool to see.
Cool.
But then they lost.
So who would you have Detroit playing? San Francisco or Green Bay?
I want to see Green Bay win.
So you got Green Bay and Detroit, and you got the Ravens playing the Bills or the Chiefs.
Bills, for sure.
So Ravens, Bills, AFC Championship. You got Lions and Green Bay.
But the Green Bay is a stretch because they can pull it off, though.
They can pull it off. We gonna see tonight.
They can pull it off.
They beat the Cowgirls.
They can pull it off, though. But San Francisco's a great team, though.
Yeah.
But I think Green Bay been balling, though, man. I don't know, bro. That's gonna be a good game. I think they can pull it off. I'm gonna go Green Bay.
So Green Bay Lions, Ravens Bills.
Then you got a Super Bowl.
I'm gonna go with Lions,
and
I'm gonna go with Ravens.
Lions, Ravens, Super Bowl. Lock it in. We go. Hey, Ravens win it.
Yeah, Ravens win it all. Lamar gonna get his. I'm tired of this slander. He gonna end it all.
Anything is possible. All right, Pops.
All right.
Who you got?
Okay. I'm going with the Bills against the Chiefs. I'm going with the Bucks against Detroit. That's what I want because I get to work another game.
Dad.
What?
Wait, they play each other.
They already playing each other.
What?
Bills and Chiefs play tomorrow.
But I know. Okay, this is my picks for the 4 games, Saturday and Sunday. Oh, you want me to do the day game?
No. I'm saying how can the Bucks and the Lions are playing today? I mean, they play tomorrow already.
Right. But I'm picking my teams. I want the Bucks to beat the Lions.
Oh, you said. Oh, you were saying it like them versus.
Yeah, I'm not.
Okay. Oh, my fault.
Youth.
All right.
Old school.
We got the tape to prove
that
he was setting up.
We're going to throw the red flag.
Let's
throw the red flag. Okay,
all right. Start at the get-go.
Bills versus Chiefs. I want the Bills to win.
Okay, there we go.
Okay. The other game is that Houston Baltimore today?
Yes.
Okay. I want Houston to win, but I believe the Ravens are going to pull it out. Okay. All right. Now, Green Bay, San Francisco, I want the Packers to win. Okay? So that ensures that's how, but I'm leaning everything towards getting a game back in Tampa. Okay? Bucks versus Detroit, I want the Bucks to win. Okay. Now, for my Super Bowl, it would have to be, I want Bucks versus Houston, because that'd be their easier way to the Super Bowl. Right. So there we go. I got for my Super Bowl pick, it'd be Bucks versus the Houston Texans.
So I take
Okay, with the Bucks. Okay.
All right.
I got Baltimore winning today, and I got Green Bay winning today too. So we got then I got Bucks beating the Lions, and I got Bills beating the Chiefs.
Right.
So I'm going Ravens over Bills to go represent the AFC conference, and then I want the Bucks to beat the Green Bay Packers. So I got Ravens and Bucks, and I'm going Ravens in the winning in the Super Bowl. I know. I'm a Bucks fan. We got 2 rings, but it's like I need Lamar's ring will do more for black people than my fandom for the Bucks. Just us getting back there with Baker with. Put us back in
some say
national.
Baker's black.
Oh yeah, they said that. There's 5 black quarterbacks left in the thing.
And they show Baker doing the
the little dance at Oklahoma. Yeah. Man. Y'all making any prize picks? I got my prize picks in.
Bro, I've been taking crazy L's. I ain't put in anything since like last week.
Man, look, we got me and
Crazy
Hunt.
L's.
Me and Hunt put in. I put in $150 today. $100 on the first
one
half
pick?
for one pick, and then $50 on another.
Wait, is it a power play or a flex?
Power play.
Oh my God.
Hey, yeah, and I've been following his ass, and I've been taking some big L's too.
Man,
so
no,
right now I got a fantasy. What was the first half?
Yeah, first half.
Okay, I got.
Stroud.
I picked Love, Stroud, and I got the Ravens quarterback, and
Lamar.
I picked somebody else too.
McCaffrey.
No. Let me look right quick. Somebody else take the mic right quick.
Yeah, so man, look, so 100 turned into 300 in the first half, bro. I need CJ Stroud,
money too.
CJ Stroud to get over 7.5 fantasy, and I need Lamar to get over 11.
I think they'll get that.
I
That's
think
only 2 people?
Just 2 people.
Bro, you might hit.
No, I know that's what me and Hunt been doing, bro.
Bro, you might
that's
hit,
what me and Hunt been doing.
But I think because you're making so much, you're able to put that into it.
Yeah.
He making much, he ain't sharing. But anyway, I picked Stroud. I got Stroud and Love, and then I got Lamar and Stroud. So I kept Stroud's my hard pick.
That's the one I got.
And let me shout out to LeBron James.
Oh, you did.
You hurt me
Did you
yesterday.
dirty?
Oh
You
yeah,
hurt
man.
me, LeBron.
Man, the line was 24.5. That nigga got 24.
Boy, I swear they be.
Bro, messed up my
he
power
went
play.
over. He went
No.
over. You said 23.5?
The
Yeah,
line
20.
was 24.5.
Oh,
he got 24. And the nigga missed a free throw in the second half.
Nah, bro.
I said, dude.
I swear they be knowing what the pick is,
They
bro.
know what the line
They know
is.
what the line
They know what
is.
the line is.
They read it good.
They know what's going on. All right, man. Now to get into some foolery. All right, so Shannon Sharp and Ocho, they covered this topic, but Snoop Dogg recently came out and said OnlyFans offered him $100 million to expose himself.
$100 million? Listen. $100 million.
Huh?
What you, if you was married, are you gonna address that with your partner if you was married? That's
baby.
That's tough,
I'm
man.
gonna say, baby, here's the thing. I'm married. I'm gonna say, here's $25 million.
On OnlyFans, y'all know who OnlyFans is. Boo boo is a pay for play, so show your body. You know what I'm saying? Do whatever you want to, but they want some XXX content on there. That's what make the most money.
Yeah.
So my question to y'all is, for $100 million, would y'all go on there exposing yourselves so low?
Well, you got to explain why he didn't do it.
Oh well, I mean, they'll see the clip. They'll see the clip. But we asking you. Snoop Dogg said he couldn't do it. He said he got a wife and all this stuff.
Yeah.
But what would y'all do it?
I was finna say it's got to be different variables. Are you married? You got kids?
I'm talking to y'all.
Okay.
In y'all situations,
Right
$100
now.
million right now.
Right now?
Yes.
So, Tommy.
Would you expose yourself to the world for $100 million?
Bro, that's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
I would definitely have a conversation with my wife, but I'm like, you trying to have kids? I want my kids seeing that, dog.
right.
That's,
You can pay them not to see it.
that's also true, but 100 mil, bro. 100 M's is crazy.
100 M's.
That'll
Taking
be a
less
long
L's,
conversation.
making more M's.
How long the video got to be? It's just one video.
They don't know. They don't specify what exactly it is. Though he had to be butt naked, and you can see everything.
Widescreen.
Yep.
And the caption said, "Pull it out." If we just doing that, I'm doing it.
$100.
I don't gotta do anything. You just
It's you naked, exposed.
Hey, let's get this bread, baby.
So finance, you gonna do it?
If my wife says yeah,
Okay.
we're gonna run it. But that's a hard. I don't know. She probably be like, hell nah.
Right.
But I'll be okay with that. She said no.
Okay, that's what I was about to say.
Yeah.
So if it was just up to you, you would do it. But if she said no, you could live with it.
Yeah, I can live. I can live either way.
Okay, cool.
You
Pop.
know, happy wife, happy life.
Right. BDV.
Okay. Listen. $100, baby. No, listen. No, I would that's a lot of money. It's $100 million. I'm surprised Snoop turned it down, being who he is. But anyway, for $100 million, yes, I would talk to my wife, and I'm sure she's game. She might be there with me.
Go, baby, go.
But I would have a few stipulations, though. You know, you got to control I mean, if you can't control the content, whatever. But I mean, for $100 million, yes, the iguana will make a appearance. Oh no,
He said iguana. Ain't iguana small, man?
No. Iguana is large. That's probably where they from. Them Australian iguanas, boy. You don't know. But anyway, all kidding aside, for $100 million, I'll definitely talk it over with my wife and my kids and everybody. You know, hey, listen, they understand. Them student loans getting paid off, houses getting paid off, everything. They wouldn't mind. New cars, everything. They wouldn't mind.
Bro, 100 mil, that's
a lot of money.
M's, that's a lot of money. And the thing about, like, I'm with y'all. What exactly is it? Is it just a picture? Is like, do I got to be doing something? Or like, what is it? It wouldn't matter though.
It definitely matters.
It would matter what
the context
of
the contract, or whatever.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Exactly.
But you got no control over that once you sign. I don't think you have any control.
But I would still like to know
what you want me to do. Like, what is it? Is it a one-time thing? Do I have to be a participant and drop content?
Yeah, like consistently.
Yeah,
like
or is it like once a month I had to do a new picture or do something? You know what I'm saying?
Or is
that matters.
A one-time deal.
If it's just a picture, that I feel like in one time, I'm doing it.
Wait, you gotta show your face, or is it just like?
I think for Snoop Dogg, because it's his likeness, they want to see Snoop Dogg, and he would have to be his full self.
They're paying for the image.
Right. Where is it after a cold shower? What position are we in? Are we at attention? Or what? You know what
I gotta be bricked up if I'm gonna I gotta be. Ain't nobody gonna see, but we
He went inside hibernation.
Ain't nobody gonna catch you like that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Ain't nobody gonna see that.
Who knows what they want though?
They ain't get that. If they say, cold shot, no. Hey, 100 million ain't worth that. What is that?
No.
Hey, boy.
I don't care.
All right, flip it though.
Okay.
Would you let your wife
fuck? No, this way. Nah. I don't know. That's another conversation you gotta have, bruh.
For me, ain't no conversation.
I think it's easier for the male to do it.
Facts.
It's harder for the woman to do it, because with men, it's less emotional attachment.
Yes. It's just a meat. It's just a meat.
Wait.
Who cares about a meat?
You let the woman do what?
Expose herself, naked pictures out.
Yeah, actually, it's probably easier because more women expose themselves. I'm not saying easier. No.
He trying to get canceled.
No. I don't know.
Would you let your wife, her picture, naked picture, for $100 million?
You know, men like the
wait.
concealment.
That's what I'm saying.
Woman.
And what men don't like their woman to not be seen by other niggas? Because let's be real, the audience will be niggas.
Yeah,
that's who clicking that.
Yeah,
I know what your wife look like naked, nigga.
Right,
like,
exactly.
Bro, that's hard to sleep on.
And people think money just can cure all. I got $100 million, but it's like it's a morality thing. Like,
yeah. Listen, first of all, did you talk this over with the wife? So you ain't gonna let her make it be her decision? You can't control. I mean, there we go talking about control again. Mm-hmm. You should let her have a lot of say so in it. She might, feel comfortable in her skin. Okay. I mean, why? Why would y'all would feel uncomfortable?
I'm out, baby.
Right.
Oh, come on.
Just away.
But I feel like you selling yourself for money.
You too.
No. I know. I said it would be look into it, have a conversation. But I do. Let's be real. I think there's a double standard with this. I'm agreeing that there's a double standard with this. A man taking a naked picture and being out there, ain't nobody saving that and making no crazy fantasies about no meat. They'll be like, oh, shoot his meat out. It's meat. Different. The girl's gonna be like, okay, it look good, it don't look good, and it's over.
And move on.
Now with niggas, they downloading, they saving it, they pleasuring themselves to that, like, going back to it, posting it. Oh, look at this girl, whoop. Yeah, you got 100 millions, but at what cost?
That 100 million, if they doing that 100 million gonna lead to 200 million, 300 million.
And now what else you doing for that?
No, I'm saying that they're still moving the thing on. That's all I'm saying. But I mean, again, as a personal choice, you talk it over with your mate and make that decision.
Okay. What would you want mama to do that?
Again, I'll talk to my wife.
Would you want mama to post naked pictures for 100 million?
Again, no. In all seriousness, no, I wouldn't want.
Thank you.
No man she wouldn't do it.
She wouldn't do it. And I just feel like
my wife wouldn't.
When it comes to selling your body, it's just, and I know this is going to sound sexist and stuff. It's just different for when a woman is okay with just saying, "Oh, I will do this for money. If you pay me, I will do this sexually." It just doesn't sit right. But I feel like for the man, I don't think a man should be, if a woman was paying them for sex, I think that's bad too. I think that's low down dirty.
Yeah.
If a man's, oh, woman, I'll give you $40 and you'll just do whatever for money. If you could get paid to do whatever, I think that's low down too.
Yeah.
So it's look bad for both. But if it was for 100 million and it was just a picture, I know women are gonna see a naked picture and then be off of it. And the next day, ain't nobody talking about it.
Right.
A man see a naked picture of a woman, they think about that for this ingrained in their head. They posting it. They doing all types of crazy stuff with it.
Man, that's probably why they didn't ask a woman or whatever. Or I don't know if the women's got the membership. They're probably doing it themselves, whatever. But I mean, again, all kidding aside, no, I wouldn't want my wife to do that at all. You guys agree with not?
Yeah, we agree.
We all agree. All right,
we all agree.
But
let's
go. Every time I go on Twitter, it can be on any post, basketball post, like sports, but whatever. You scroll on that. Underneath it, it's a bunch of naked women.
OnlyFans
promoting OnlyFans shit.
Not famous, just and they're already. And this is a free snippet.
Yes,
go see me do more. But here you go. This is what I look like. But booty naked.
Every time Twitter is porn now.
Twitter is porn, bro.
I have really never heard of OnlyFans until now. I mean, I didn't know what it was.
That's good. Don't get it. Go get it.
No. I'm just saying. See, that's it. That must be that new generation.
Yeah,
stuff.
no, that is. And but the OnlyFans is turning these women into 100,000aires. Like, because you're looking good, these Instagram models are trans. It's like, yo, like Bad Baby.
Yeah.
The one Catch Me Outside girl that was on Dr. Phil, red hair with disrespecting her mama and stuff.
Yeah.
She's a multi-millionaire, don't got to put out no more music. And she don't even get naked. She just put on a skimpy bikini, lingerie, and niggas is buying.
Men are sick, bro.
Right.
They buying her membership or they buying her own special stuff? She got her own
special stuff, membership. Yeah, I'm telling you.
You seen the thing with the one dude that took a picture with old girl? Because he was her top subscriber.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, what's her name?
Ruby Rose.
Ruby Rose. I'm like, bro.
He had paid over $60,000 to her for her content, and she don't do no naked.
And bro
just
was proud
skimpy
about that shit too.
These dudes in these basements.
That's sick.
When Baddie Hub exists, when Pornhub exists, sick, they out there bad.
Bro, that's sick.
You got a problem.
That's what the world's coming to. That's for social media. That's you guys' time.
No, listen.
Don't let me go back.
Social media like 18 years ago was much
not like
better.
this. Much better.
Much better.
Less ads, less everything. Everybody's selling something. Everything. It's like a blessing and a curse. Everybody without social media, everybody couldn't create their own platform. Right. But now with social media, everybody has their own platform.
Bro, have you seen the amount
if they need it or not?
Exactly.
The amount of crazy TikTok lives? Just dumb shit.
Dumb.
I mean, like, bro, what is that?
And it's 100,000s.
I mean, like, yo, should be weird.
They're waiting to get hit. I mean, people start off with weird stuff, and then they something, boom. Because I remember, like you say, back when Yahoo and stuff first came out, you were just clicking on it to find information. You know, what about this? You can look at, this, that. Something you could used to look in the book to find. Then you find that. Then all of a sudden, fast forward, it's like, whoa, Facebook started stuff. Then, on and on and on. But I mean, it has its good points and its bad points. It's great for knowledge. It's great for learning something, whatever. But then it's got that other side, that profit side. So that's the way it is. Use it to your advantage.
Use it to your advantage. So
That's it.
going into the new year, I mean, since you probably got to go back to Florida after this Monday. So do you got any New Year's resolutions for yourself or any goals this year that you setting?
Well, listen.
Birthday next month.
That is true. That Big Daddy B be 35. Yes, I just want to, I'm working towards retirement. I want to retire next year sometime, probably 66. But I want to set myself up. There's got to be an end goal. As my boy told me, he said, you gotta have an end goal, a plan, an exit plan. And that's what I'm working myself to that, And I want to work on my health a little bit more. That's the main goal. Work on my health and get my exit plan to get into this retirement life and enjoy myself.
For sure. Hey, man, look, that's it right there. That's a wrap right there. Thank you, BDV. The patriarch.
Hold up. Mike done did it again? This is that real spill. This is the real deal. All of that capping inside of your rapping, yeah, we do not even appeal. We talking about real feels, but you gon' be missing your meals. So go ahead and sit back and relax and go ahead and no capping, that's real.